So I'm going to switch to the development blast. Let me remind myself of what's the concentration on this, the density. So we have the scatter here with, yeah, we're in low resolution mode. This is also something I feel like we should be able to control easily. And we can take care of that right now. So let's create a centralized control. Now, controls. Switch the color to something that pops out. And I'm probably going to go with something like this. Controls. And let's say that these controls, I'm going to say edit parameter interface. And the first parameter that I really want to control is the density scale. So that's going to be a float. I'm going to call this blast a density. And let's do the same here, blast a density. And we'll start with the default value of 100,000. So we don't need a range, and this is going to be it for now. Accept. Right click, copy parameter, go to density scale, paste relative reference. Okay. This should give us, at least we don't have to look for the scanner. We can just do it here. The other thing we can do, and this is something that I really want to try, is go to these and save preset. And I'm going to save preset called low res. Save preset. Couldn't save preset low res to presets sub null IDX. Check file permissions. Why? $hit. Save preset. Awesome. So I saved this on the $ip. So now I should be able to see the low res option. And if I want to go to the high res option, let me go to add another 0, go here, save preset, high res, save preset. And now we have two presets on this. We can go here, high res and low res. We don't need to remember the attributes values. We already know we have a high res and a low res option. And this is one way to do it. If we want to change something, let's say that I want my high res to be actually 2 million. I can come here, save preset, high res, save preset, and now the high res will have 2 million and the low res will have 100,000. I think this is pretty handy. So let's kind of go back to 1 million, save preset, high res, saved. Now, we're still going to be, for now, playing with the low res. And on the pop network, we already have our advection volume in place. Okay, we have our advection volume. We don't have the pop fluid. I'm going to turn that on. I'm going to delete these, no longer necessary. Let's kind of put things in a proper order. And once we have that, I'm going to go ahead and just simulate a second version of the blast with this new advection volume. Okay, so the idea is going to be for us to cache out the whole sequence. But before we do that, we can actually come here to the controls, blast a density, and also edit parameter interface and add another parameter, integer, called naze size. Let's actually keep the blast a naze size and do the same thing here, blast a naze size. Default will be our low value. It's going to be 200. And that's it. Accept. So now we have this one as well. And the naze size, this is going to be, I'm going to save a preset of this again. So I'll say preset, low res, save preset. Now the preset takes into account these two parameters. I want to connect this one to the pop fluid here, base relative reference. and then let's switch to the, so this is going to be the high res. So save preset, high res, save preset. Okay, great. So now we have two parameters that are being saved on these presets. So we have the high res and the low res. Okay, so we don't need to keep track of everything manually. We can just record these variations or the combination of different parameters on different presets. And yeah, I think this will help us. And I think we're now ready. So again, gonna save, go here and click on save to disk.